Welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I'm going to take you out to the garden and we're going to pick the giant zucchini I've been saving out there for seeds. I wanted to go ahead and let it get as mature as possible so we get nice mature seeds that will be viable for next year. This is a great heirloom organic variety and it's just been my favorite. It's got so much flavor and texture to it and I really enjoyed this. So let's go see how much this thing weighs. It measures 2 feet in length, and I didn't do the circumference, but we'll check it all out when I bring it in the house. And if this inspires you to stay with me, I hope it does, go down in the description box below, go to my Facebook page, go over and like that page, join in on a little conversation over there. And then right next to that is my Wild Tree website, as well as information. You can contact me and I will get you information on the sun ovens because I'll be using this to do some dehydrating of this zucchini. So let's go pick this monster. Come on. Okay guys, so I'm not sure how well you can see this, but I'm gonna get in here and get these zucchini cut. I'll cut this small one first. And these leaves on this plant are very prickly. This is a small one. As you can see, it's really, gosh, really big. And it's okay to cut some of these leaves away to get in there. I just throw them down and let them compost back in. This other one is kind of pointed the other direction, so I'll get over here and get in here. It is a big one. The stem is a lot tougher on that one because it's been out here a while. You guys ready for this? I don't even know how much this thing weighs. Oh goodness. Holy cow. That's huge. Okay, that's one big zucchini. So now maybe this plant can do a little bit more production. I think there might be a couple other ones out here, but I don't see them at the moment. So I'll come back out and do a thorough inspection. But that's a big zucchini. I'm gonna weigh that bad boy. See how much it weighs. I knew I was gonna need that basket for harvesting. Now we'll see if I can lift it. All right, guys. So I'm going to take you in the house, weigh this guy, and see what we got inside. All right, let's go see. Okay, so I'm glad you stayed. This thing is huge. I barely could carry both of them in, and this one by itself is just big. Oh my word! Look at that. I don't know if I can measure it right there. I think. It's a big one. Okay, so from end to end, it's 2 feet, it's 24 inches right there. You can see that. It's a big one. So around, let's see if we can measure it around. And we'll get a guide on how big around it is. Give you guys a kind of a clue. Got some string here. Cut this string and bring it up under the fat end, and then we'll measure it. Okay, right there. We'll cut that and measure that. Oh my word. And that is 19 inches around. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to actually rinse this off because it's got some of the wood chips underneath. I'm going to rinse it off, and I'm going to take it in and put it on my bathroom scale. My bathroom scale won't register anything unless it weighs 10 pounds. So I'm going to weigh this guy on the bathroom scale, and I'll let you take a look at that. All right, guys, you're gonna love this. Okay, I just step on it so it can clear the numbers, and then I'm putting the zucchini down. And remember, it's got to weigh at least 10. Okay, so we have an official, look at that, 14 pounds, 6 ounces. That's a pretty big zucchini, I'm just saying. All right, guys, let's go in the kitchen and cut this open. I'd say that's a good size zucchini. Anyway, so let's go ahead and cut into this and see what we have. Judging by how tough this stem was, I'm guessing this is pretty tough in the center here. And, oh yeah, more like a winter squash. So I'll just work my way around this. And this knife, trust me, is sharp. Ooh, let's see. Wow. Normally, this is what intrigues me with this zucchini is, normally you're gonna get a zucchini that's spongy and soggy inside. And it doesn't get soggy until right in the center. So I think I'll still be able to use it. I'm gonna try and see if I can't still use that. So let me cut one of these pieces in half and see how mature these seeds are. Hopefully we got a mature one. All right, so at first glance, I was almost disappointed that I had picked this because I thought, it doesn't look like there's any seeds in there. And I thought, oh no, what have I done? So, but further investigation, if you come down here and hollow it out, I could see that there was some seed. Not many though. I've got one, here I want you to see this one. I got one big one here, and that's a nice mature seed, so I'm gonna let that seed dry out. It's, you know, you're only gonna need 3 or 4, but you'd think with this big giant zucchini, maybe at the other end there's more. Let's see what happens here. And then I just kind of sorted through this, which is not like, usually you get that mushy, soggy membrane. So truly, I got one seed out of this whole part. And I'm gonna put this in the sun oven and cook this and see how it comes out, because this is, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to cut through, and I'm suspecting that I can still use this whole zucchini. 14
Okay, now we're talking.
We have seeds. These are beautiful, nice, mature seeds that I'll be able to use. Some of these got cut in half, unfortunately. Probably, I'm gonna cut this other one, but I'm gonna cut into it a little bit different. So what I'm gonna do is get all the seeds I can that are whole out of here. And for those of you that I was gonna send these heirloom organic seeds to for next year, it'll be when I get them all dried out and we know that, you know, there's no chance of molding or anything like that. So just got to clean all that stuff out of there and collect your seeds. I'll wash them really good, get all the stuff off. Look, can you imagine just out of that many seeds how many people you could feed? It's incredible. So I'm super excited now because this, there's enough to feed a lot of people, just sharing seeds. All right, so I'm gonna continue this little chore. I'll bring you back and show you how much I got, and we'll get to cooking this.
Okay.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this in the solar oven and cook this one side and see how good it is. If it's worth it, then I'll cook the rest of it, but otherwise I may end up just shredding it all and dehydrating or putting it in the freezer. So what I've done is taken Wild Tree's European dipping garlic oil and got that all over the inside here. I'm gonna use our lemon pepper, which is fabulous. And who doesn't like lemon and zucchini? Lemon and zucchini soup. Ooh, that's another thing I could do with this. And then I've got some California style garlic blend because we like it a little on the spicy. Okay. And then, last but not least, is Rancher steak rub. And none of these products are high in sodium, so you can feel pretty good about it. Well, you can feel wonderful about it because it's all organic and no preservatives. So I'm gonna go put this. So this is the seeds that I got from that zucchini. That's enough to feed a village. That's enough seeds to feed a lot of people next year. And so I hope this inspires you to save your own seeds. Maybe try, sharing some seeds with others. This is an organic heirloom variety of zucchini, and it's wonderful. You do need heirloom seeds to go ahead, and you want organic if you're going to save seeds. You won't get the same results if you save seeds from a hybrid plant. You'll get something, but it won't be like the one you got the year before. So this way, I know that I'm going to get my favorite zucchini every year. So if it does inspire you, give me a thumbs up somewhere along the way. And I'll bring you back when the zucchini in the roasting pan out in the sun oven is ready to bring in. Maybe I'll take you out there for a look and see what's going on. We got a lot of clouds, so I don't know how long it's going to take. Let's go out there and see. All right, so I've got that zucchini, just a portion of it out here in the sun oven. And we've got clouds and smoke in the air again from that rim fire at Yosemite. So it's not quite 200 degrees. This is going to be a slow cook. It's about 180, 175, 180, right in there. So hopefully the sun comes back out. We've got a good, 5-6 hours of good daylight left. So I'll bring you back and let you know how the finished product is, because I have never had a zucchini that was that far gone to seed that you could even eat. This is almost like a winter squash, which if that's the case, and I know I can do that, I'll be doing that again. All right, guys, let's go back in and talk about seeds. I did want to give you a quick overview of what I'm going to do with these. I don't want them piled up on each other like this. You want to clean off as much of the, the squash itself off the seeds, of course, and then you want to let them dry. You want them in a nice area where they can dry off easily. And so what I'm going to do is spread them out. That way no bugs are going to get on them or anything like that. I've got these are my trays for sprouting, and I think that'll be perfect. They won't stick to it, and make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe back you up a little bit. So there's plenty of airflow in these two trays for the seeds to get a single layer down. And there you go. That's one. So Troy, we've got seeds. If you're watching, I promised you some seeds. As soon as these are dried out, I can mail them to you. And then you just stack this tray up and put the rest of these down. I've already washed them. Got as much of that stuff off of them as I can. It'll dry up. It won't hurt the seeds at all. And then just get your single layer here. And as they dry, you can manipulate them around a little bit. But that's what we've got. We've got enough seeds for our garden for a long time. And actually, if you just save some seeds every year, you can keep it up and be self-reliant. All right, guys, I'll be back with the cooked zucchini. All right, guys, the zucchini is finally done. It took all afternoon and a little bit of time on the barbecue as well because of the smoke cover we have and cloud cover. So it's done, and I can tell you the consistency is like a hard winter squash, and it cooked like a hard winter squash. And so I just wondered if it tastes different. I mean, you can tell it's still got a lot of integrity to it. It's not like you could mash it and it's all water. So I'm going to take a bite for you, and I'll let you know what I think. Wow. It's got a very nutty flavor. It reminds me of an acorn squash. So
that is fabulous, because if you needed to store a little longer term, these should keep because they don't have the water content when they get big like that. So I might let a couple of them get big again. I'm definitely planting this again for years to come because I love this zucchini. It's absolutely fabulous. I'll leave the name of it in the description box below. If this inspires you to garden, and I hope it does, maybe give me a thumbs up somewhere along the way and post it on your Facebook page and share it with your friends. And if you need a sun oven, contact me because I'll set you up with the best deal possible. All right, guys, as always, I'll see you next time. God bless.